incredible South Point Bowling Plaza in Vegas here for the title match of the 2025 Junior Bowlers Tour main event girls scratch singles division. And raise your hand if you're surprised to see Avery Domagine and Caitlin Abaganya going for it. There should be no hands raised at all. Two of the most talented girls we've had in the Southwest for a decade plus at this point. Can magnify into that as two of the most talented girls ever to come out of San Diego. And since they're sharing all those talents and resumes, they might as well go out and be teammates at Vanderbilt too, where they're in their freshman years together out there. Close match opening up there. You see Avery working on a double here, picking up action in the fourth, while Caitlin's been striking her first 3 frames. 2 outstanding physical games. Look how well both these ladies hit the line. That time though, number 3 to do with. Higher than anticipated scores all weekend long on the singles pattern. You put out a pattern and you have some sort of expectation, and then the scores do whatever the scores do to them. A lot of talent. They were able to generate miss room to the left and the right. Give bowlers of this skill set a couple extra boards to miss in either direction, and they are going to light up the lanes. Everybody did in all 3 divisions. About a 50-50 shot at these 310s here. Switches to a low surface friction ball, goes hard and straight cross lane, but catches too much of that 3, and a open 4th brings us back to a virtual time match and even a small lead for Kate. Caitlin, our all-time leader in girls scratch titles in our week-to-week tour, with close to double second place at this age, and she did all that before, mostly at least before going out to Vandy, so a true junior, if you will. Scratch and youth set, scratch and handicap in their semifinal matches over there on this side. Top 4 chalk and scratch, while Preston Nasu just does not know how to lose. Handicap finals over there. He ran the ladder last year from the 8th seed. He's currently running the ladder again from the 8th seed. Nice sit up. Excuse the yell coming up. Tara! Some helpers just don't listen to me. She's gonna be so mad at me for being called out. Look at that look. Since I'm standing here, will you plunk yourself between scratch and handicap? You want to show your fingers on camera? 9 fingers of fury. This lady typed in every score all week long in main event. A long time now. Can't throw it any better than that. Dead flush in the 1-3. She remains Dutch halfway home, which is good enough for a 4-pin lead. A very veteran finals group of ladies with 2 exceptions. Lindsey Graham, the defending champ, lost in the earlier round. 2 exceptions were Nevaeh Rivera from Colorado with a great finish to make the finals. She squeezed in by 1 pin. And once in future star Alyssa Randisi from New York, who made the move up to girls scratch, was your number 1 seed heading into the finals, but lost to Avery. Big finish for Avery to make that happen. Wow, a huge break there. That could have been big 4, 4-6. Instead, the 4-7 collapses, and she will be thrilled to only have a 6-10 to shoot at. $2,000, the first place prize in girls scratch. $5,000 up for grabs in scratch, and $5,200 on top on the handicap. A lot of people sticking around on it's Tuesday, right? Tuesday afternoon here in Vegas. In December. This time, no problem at the right side step. Much easier combination there. It's O'Halloran versus Allo in 1. Speaking of refuses to lose in main event step ladders, well, Reynoso and Magnuson, those are 2 epic step ladder names, four epic step ladder names. See how the matches play out. Both girls hold some in our week-to-week handicap division, moved up to scratch at a young age and became scratch champs at a young age. When I say scratch, that's guys versus girls up to 22 years old on our tour. People who don't watch our weekly events, often keyboard warrior go like, why aren't you having different age divisions and everything? Well, we do. We have a U17 side division, but it's because they get to play these older kids that I think they sharpen their skills at a younger age and become these talents and forces that they are. That's my soapbox. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. But this was a girls' scratch field largely comprised of collegiate bowlers. So all the better for folks like Alyssa to compete with them and get that valuable experience before they even get to college. Caitlin and Avery both had it. Now they're kicking butt in school. 2 nice cross-lane spares, but I don't know if spares are going to be enough to get it done at this point, as she still trails by 5. That can balloon to 25 if Caitlin can come up with 2 in a row here. This is the key lane. She hasn't struck on this lane yet. She can hold the good lane and just find a hit or 2 here on the tougher of the 2 lanes thus far for her. She could run away with this thing. Yeah. The ring in 10 says no, this will not be a runaway. Girls scratch champ in 22 and 23. Lindsey Grime took the crown from her last year. She's trying to become a main event winner for the 3rd time, which I believe would be a first. I always get these statistical records wrong because we have got 30 years of them and I can't memorize them anymore because I'm old. I don't think anyone's won 3. Plenty have won 2. Oh, Shank, Bowers, Abagania herself. Leslie Lowe, I think, won twice. There were a few more, so I apologize to them. The stat department around me. Can she hold the good lane? 7th frame? No. Suddenly become a corner pin festival. It's another flat 10. Kate's using a lot of surface here. It's a fresh pair every game. Surface is great to get the ball rolling, less great to get the ball to face up and go through the pins correctly. Scores have been high all week, but nothing too astronomical here over on the girls' pairs. Hang on, ball. Oh! She rushed that whole thing, though. Down that ball. A little bit fast on that pre-shot routine. A giant error. And probably to her surprise, Avery has the lead on the bench. Now up by 7 with only 4 frames to go. Avery has made the finals in main event. I believe the official term is over and over and over again. I honestly don't know the last time she's missed the top 6 in this event. Incredible consistency and talent. Got a great opportunity to finally seal the deal. But can't get the ball to climb the hill on that lane. Wow. It has been strike-a-palooza all week, and it has turned into a grind in the back half of this game all of a sudden. If she can spare this up, she will have herself a 5-pin lead with 3 games to go. expected on this pattern. I don't know why they all average 283. They're just that good. Tough spare. Covered nicely. Tough spare for mere mortals. Walk in the park for Dominicans. So let's see. 8th frame. Her left-hand scores have been strike, 8-1, 9 spare thus far. After that great start, both girls did. This spare double, especially for Avery, and it's been dicey since for both bowlers. Hey, big thanks to Angie and Mark and the whole entire crew here for having us in this unbelievable facility. We've seen a couple flat 10s where the ball just doesn't climb the hill and the 6-pin just lays down in the gutter. That's the opposite. That's a ringing 10. She thought that was good. I thought that was good. The crowd thought that was good. This time the 6 accelerates across the top of the 10-pin. Bad time for that, but still will maintain a 4-pin lead if she converts her 4th consecutive spare. Holler and I lead halfway through in one match. Kevin and Ernesto are close in the other one. Maintain your form under pressure. No trouble at all with that 10. Who is going to figure it out first? All the talent in the world. They know their own games, their own equipment, their own tendencies so well. Put together here and throw your 3 best shots of the week. There we go. Pocket ain't working, go for that light mixer. Gets the carry there. She's got room for 218, as you can see. Avery only has room for 212, so that strike gives Kate the advantage. Can she get the double in that all-important foundation match? You bet she can. All nice girls. Caitlin's one of them, but she is a fierce competitor. Would have knocked 100 pins down with that shot there in the 9th. And has all the pressure back on Avery. From little kids at the Mira Mesa Saturday Youth League to Vandy teammates going for the biggest girls scratch open field JBT title of the year. You bet. Easy to see why they're playing for the title, each making the adjustments necessary to stay alive in this game. If Avery can double in the 10th, well, basically whatever Avery does in the 10th, Kate is going to need to match to win. Avery goes out for 212. Force Kate to get 2 plus count. Right back here, December 26th through the 30th, next year and the year after, Lord willing, the year after, etc., etc. We have no labor strikes here in baseball. On the game in the 10th, this is a key shot. No! Oh. Back-to-back ring 10s. I feel like that shot was even better than the last ring 10. Just didn't get the corner there. Playing a pretty tight line. Needed that ball to turn over just a rev or two more. Instead, now she must spare it just to make Kate to mark for the title. Never know. We've had some dramatic main event finishes, especially in Girls Scratch. One of the most famous moments in our 30-year history. Placing the Girls Scratch title match. Sapphire and Jennifer will be famous for often look out. Yes. A few nervous moments on that one, but the plastic did its job there. Count shouldn't come into play here, but you never know. Fill the 10 and say, all right, tonight, what can you do? Now the count's really not going to come into play because it takes her to just a pin over Kate's. It's a 189, a grind of a game. 7-25. It does force a mark, virtually any mark from Caitlin, and poised enough to take a re-rack in this key moment right here. This is where you lean on all your coaching, all your routine, all your family taking you all over the world to bowl. Lay on it right here. No!
No, that's
Holy Toledo.
oh my lord.
There is a video from Kate in Montclair, California, sparing the 8-10 to win a stepladder match. These pin setters make that very unlikely. She needs a bounce to win a miracle. Doesn't have it, and Avery Domagine wins the main event. Oh my goodness. These are teammates and friends, and they will get back at it later. Those are the two dads, John and David, and an ending nobody saw coming is a heartbreak for Abagania, and even Avery's going to feel awful for Caitlin there. But mixed with that awful feeling is jubilation that Avery has finally won a stepladder finals at main event. Is that major titleist? What a bizarre ending there. Goodness gracious. Well, I said we had dramatic endings in Girls Scratch, didn't I? That was one. Finishing up over in the semis, we'll be back with the Scratch and Handicap title matches coming up in part 2. And that is what it's all about.